Today in YouTuber news, quick bites. Addison Rae responds to a TikToker trying to shoot her shot with Bryce Hall. Fitz faces backlash over using a slur while streaming. And Jeffree Star responds to Trisha Paytas' bullying claims. I'm Benedict Townsend and this is YouTuber news, quick bites. Chomp. Brought to you by PopBuzz, the only website that's looking forward to a delivery of sugar and tea and rum. I'll take my leave. First story. Toilet seat licking Kanye West Jeffree Star rumor spreading TikToker Ava Louise has caught the internet's attention again this week for being real horny on main. Is that the first time we've ever said horny on YouTuber news? It's definitely the first time we've said toilet seat licking Kanye West Jeffree Star rumor spreading TikToker. Yes, she posted a series of bizarre and sexually explicit messages on Instagram stories, aiming several at Bryce Hall, saying she wanted to have sex with him and that she didn't care that he had a girlfriend. Addison Rae, the girlfriend in question, responded to the public flirting attempt with her own jokey post on Instagram, where she can be seen looking cross and pouting and then wrapping her arms around a grinning Bryce. And the caption of the photo simply says, "Mine." Now, for some reason, there seems to be a lot of suggestion that Ava's account may have been hacked for her to post all these explicit messages. But guys, this is the girl who licked a toilet seat for clout. And all the attention from making up the stories about Jeffree and Kanye the other week probably died down, so she needed something else to do. And what's the obvious thing to do? Well, you've already done the toilet seat, that's the most obvious thing. And then you've done the Jeffree Star Kanye West sleeping together rumor, the second most obvious thing. Third thing to do is to steal Bryce Hall. And then the fourth one is some sort of heist involving a zoo. Now, our favourite part of this whole story is that internet creep Perez Hilton decided to weigh in via a comment on the TikTok Room IG account saying, quote, "She seems a better fit for him than Addison. Glad 42-year-old Perez thought his opinion on the matter would be valuable." One of the weirdest men online, and that is difficult to do. Our second story. Popular streamer Fitz has responded to a backlash after using a slur during a Minecraft live stream. During the stream, Fitz can be heard asking himself, quote, "What am I actually doing?" before calling himself the R word. He realizes fairly quickly that that won't go down very well with his viewers, and he says, quote, "Can I say that? Are they going to get mad at me on Twitter?" And of course, yes, many people did get mad at him on Twitter, with a few viewers calling him out for using the offensive word. And Fitz responded to the criticism by tweeting, quote, "A lot of people who glance at my content don't realize that I'm actually mad, progressive, and loving. I'm just chomping around and trying to make jokes. You can stay pressed if you like, but I'm probably already on your side." Now, I guess what Fitz is trying to say here is that he didn't mean any harm by his comments, but we'd just like to highlight that good and progressive and loving people also shouldn't use offensive slurs. In fact, it might make your credibility in being good and progressive and loving slightly more incredible. Guys, I'm woke as hell, so leave me alone, you. And finally, we'll attempt, and I'm not Superman, we'll attempt to bring you up to speed in the most recent controversy surrounding Trisha Paytas, Jeffree Star, and his apparently now former hairstylist, Hair by J. You can see why he became a hairstylist if he was born with the name Hair by J. On the 15th of January, Trisha posted a video to her YouTube channel titled "Why I'm Scared of Jeffree and Hair by J." The video includes a screen recording of an Instagram live by Hair by J, in which he is saying, to be honest, really nasty things about Trisha's appearance. And Trisha, who is filming the screen recording on her phone, can be heard sobbing as she watches. Now, during the video, this is Trisha's video, she claims that during a trip to Las Vegas last year with Jeffree and Hair by J, the two spent the holiday making fun of Trisha's weight, her skin, her appearance, and she infers that because Jeffree paid for the trip, she wasn't able to have a say in any of this. You know, she felt bad speaking up because he was kind of gifting all this to her. Now, during Hair by J's live, he seemed to spend a lot of time highlighting the things that Jeffree paid for on the trip, as if he was sort of implying that Trisha should have been grateful for anything that happened during the trip, you know, regardless of the mean comments. And when hearing Trisha's side of things in her video, this could definitely be interpreted as Hair by J trying to justify nasty behavior towards Trisha simply because Jeffree was paying for things. Now, to be honest, if Trisha's side of things are to be believed, and, you know, just basing a verdict off Hair by J's pretty awful comments about her in his Instagram live, the whole thing sounds like, you know, a bit of mean girls behavior towards Trisha. Now, we're not going to be repeating any of what was said. You know, it's offensive, it's fatphobic, it's misogynistic, it's is bad. Jeffree himself responded to these allegations later on Twitter saying, quote, "I have personally apologized to Trisha several times, and she never responded. Don't drag me into new drama. Not interested. What someone else says does not represent me." Before clarifying, quote, "What Jay said on live was chomp, disgusting, and does not reflect how I felt." It appears Jeffree has since done the right thing and fired Hair by Jay. Tweeting on the 17th, he said, quote, "Good morning to everyone except the guy that used to do my hair. I always hold the people around me accountable. I know that's hard for some people to believe, but I'm a grown-ass man, and 2021 will be only full of good energy. 100 emoji." So, at least for once, a person involved in a YouTube drama has been held accountable and faced some kind of consequence for being horrible. Ring the bell, that's never happened before. There we go. I'm so glad we had that bell made. We're not holding our breath for this to happen again anytime soon. This will be the one time in 2021 that a YouTuber faces consequences. They did it, guys, but you know, that's it. That's your lot. And that's your lot for the show as well. Thank you so much for watching YouTuber News Quick Bites. I'll be back on Friday with a full fat episode of YouTuber News on Snapchat and YouTube. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe either by clicking the subscribe button on YouTube or by swiping up on the last snap of this story. Until then, look after yourselves, have a great couple of days, and remember, youtube.com, hey, it's a website and no one's going to argue with that. Sugar and tea and rum. The Weller Man, tea and rum, sugar and tea and rum. The Weller Man, tea and rum, sugar and tea and rum. The Weller Man, tea and rum, sugar and tea and rum. The Weller Man, tea and rum, sugar and tea and rum. The Weller Man, tea and rum. Fun pirate song.